beating hearts, we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is Oil Country. With the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
All 32 teams in the National Hockey League in action tonight. The Oilers, they are hosting the Carolina Hurricanes. Good evening, Cam Moon, along with Bob Stauffer, Brent Griffiths, Rob Brown, Jack Michaels, Brendan Escott. We're the Oilers Radio Network. Go to our starting lineup, and it's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, Connor McDavid with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Zach Hyman on defense. Darnell Nurse and Travis Dermott. In goal, it's Stuart Skinner. For the Hurricanes, Sebastian Aho with Andrei Svechnikov and Seth Jarvis. They start up front. On defense, Jacob Slavin and Brent Burns. Frederick Anderson starts in goal. Referees Pierre Lambert and Cody Beach. Bevan Mills and Shandor Alfonso on the line to drop the puck, run away. Here at Rogers Place, shot into the Oilers zone. And Skinner backhanded up the right wing side, and Hyman's able to get it out. At center ice, picked up by Nugent-Hopkins. In over the Carolina line. Goes over the left side, left wing corner to McDavid to the front. The backhand, and that just goes wide of the net. Nugent-Hopkins a shot. Saved by Anderson, and the puck covered up by Anderson as the Oilers get a good chance. We're just 25 seconds into the first period.
Connor McDavid, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins made a real silky, smooth play. Gained the zone entry and then chipped one to McDavid, who cut from his forehand to his backhand, tried to elevate the puck, and the Nugent-Hopkins got a second chance opportunity. Two good looks for Edmonton early.
Face off to the left of Frederick Anderson, 17-2-2 in his career against the Oilers, a .924 save percentage. Puck goes to the right wing point where Bouchard will keep it in. On the right wing, Carrier scoops it out to center ice. Martinook will get the puck into the left wing corner of the Oilers zone. Stahl just let it go right by. Martinook goes over to the right wing for Carrier. Carrier along the right wing boards. The former Vegas Golden Knight will send it around to the left wing. Orlov in from the left wing point. The puck will go to Stahl. He'll get the puck into the corner. Comes up to Draisaitl. He'll bring it up the left wing. His cross-ice pass off a skate goes right back to Draisaitl. He's got points in 3 straight. He'll find Bouchard, and at center ice, he'll snap it in. Glove down by Anderson. Mark goes to Gostisbehere. Now on the left wing for Orlov. He'll get it out for Carolina. Kulak smacks it through center. Puck comes down the left side. It goes to Henrique. Just had it poked away. It comes out. Podkolzin will shoot it back in. Scoreless here in the first. Minute 25 gone. The Oilers hosting Carolina. Gostisbehere waits in behind his net. Now right up through the middle. Gets the puck out to center ice. Puck brought down the left wing. The backhand from the angle. And Walker put it off the outside of the net. The puck cleared off the glass and out. There'll be a face-off in the Oilers zone.
Well, we just had Philadelphia here, and you know, you had a situation with Walker where he was the name that was bandied about all year last year. Was in a pairing with Nick Seeler. Flyers signed Seeler to an extension. Moved Walker to Colorado ultimately. And he had a poor playoff, but he's a good player.
Face off to the left to Skinner. He had 20 saves in that 4-1 loss at Dallas on Saturday. Puck to the right point. Past Burns. It goes out all the way down. Anderson's going to come out and play it. Rims on the left. It hits Connor Brown. He'll put it towards the net. That gets blocked. Derek Ryan with control in the right wing corner. And the Carolina end brings it up to the blue line. Swings it down low. Burns gets in front of it. Won't get it out. Kept in by Ryan. He'll get it to the slot. Brown couldn't get the shot away. Puck cleared out. Chasing after it is Nurse. Got Robinson right on him. Got it up the right wing for Brown. He'll get out through center. Cut through the middle. Dish it on the right for Janmark. In over the Carolina line to the net. And his pass just missed Brown. Puck on the left wing point. Kept in on the left side. And now on the right wing after it is Dermott. Pinched in a bit. It does come out. And it's Nurse with it. Just inside his own blue line. Up the right wing. Off the boards and in. Past Orloff and Hyman. It goes in behind the Carolina net. Jalen Chatfield waits back behind that goal. Scoreless here in the first. The Oilers taking on the Hurricanes. Oilers will host Pittsburgh on Friday night. Up to center ice. Puck shot into the Oilers zone. Orloff off the left side. Shoots it wide of the net. Along the right wing, a shot and a save made by Skinner. Sailing it towards the goal was Aho from the right wing, and Skinner held on to it. Face off to the left of Stuart Skinner. 1-1-0 in his career against Carolina.
Cam's a happy man. His beloved Dodgers to the World Series final.
I'm not upset about it. Shot from the point, tipped just wide as Chatfield let it go. On the left wing, puck rimmed by Jarvis. Comes back, Chatfield will shoot it. Walker save made by Skinner, and the puck up to the blue line and out.
It's a real mobile defense for Carolina. Look out.
Reverse. Svechnikov breaks it up, centering past Aho, but it doesn't quite connect. And here comes McDavid for Edmonton. Down the left wing. He'll go to the net. The shot scores! Connor McDavid goes coast to coast, and the Oilers are up 1-0.
Well, a fortuitous break for Edmonton as the Carolina Hurricanes defender stumbled and it turned a 3-on-2 into a 3-on-1, and an absolute laser from Connor McDavid. It was Orlov that lost his balance, and then McDavid raced down the left side. Ekholm was driving the lane, and a shot high glove on Freddie Anderson. 1-0 Edmonton.
Second of the year for McDavid. He's got points in 6 straight. A perfect shot. Glove side on Anderson, and the Oilers at 3:34 of this first period go up by a score of 1-0. Arvidsson will dump it in. Puck rimmed by Walker. It does just come out. Kulak will hold on for a minute and now float the puck into the zone. Gostisbehere in behind his net. Up the left wing for Stahl. His pass off the stick of Draisaitl. Just comes out to the neutral zone. Nugent Hopkins will pick up the assist. Puck gets to center ice. Walker's able to shoot it in. Carrier, left wing corner inside the Oiler end. Now to Martinook. Martinook will rim. Goes to the right wing point. Burns had kept it in. Puck near the side of the net. Stetcher got it over to the left wing, and it's Draisaitl. Now in behind the net to Stetcher. Rims on the right. Stetcher playing in game 499 of his NHL career.
Ooh.
His pass off the skate of Draisaitl. Now he's got it. Into the middle at center for Arvidsson. On the right wing to Kulak. 1-0 Oilers lead here in the first. They host the Carolina Hurricanes. Puck sent off the boards and out to his center ice. Puck calls it into his own end for Nurse. Off the right wing side to center, hits Slavin. He'll bring it in through the middle. Checked on the play by Podkolzin. Dermott cross to Nurse. Nurse off the right wing boards, directed in by Corey Perry. Burns goes behind his net, rims it hard. Puck cleared out. And his Nature's got it all the way down the ice. That's an icing call against Carolina. 5 minutes, 12 seconds gone here in the first. Oilers up by a score of 1-0.
Oh, that's a great sign for Edmonton. I mean, they need some offense, and they need to score early in games. And Connor McDavid, that looked like the type of goal he was scoring a couple of years ago, Cam, when he hit the 60-plus.
Yep.
What did he finish with, 64?
Yep. Putting him off the post and in like that on a regular basis. So it was a beautiful shot. Face off to the right of Anderson. To the left wing point, Ekholm shot. Goes offside of the net. It's McDavid. He got it in front. The save made by Anderson. Natchez on the right wing will clear it out.
Carolina's lucky it's not 2-0.
Ekholm blast it right back in to the Hurricane end on the right wing. Jammed down the right wing boards by Nugent Hopkins. Puck comes around to Svechnikov. Won't be able to get it out. They got it tied up along the boards. Svechnikov off the right wing to Jarvis, into the middle to Orlov, back to Jarvis, now to Svechnikov. He'll go to the net. The shot, great stop made by Skinner, and a loose puck cleared out up the right wing to Hyman. Into the Hurricane end. He goes in behind the net, now to the left, went to wrap it around, got dumped down, and a penalty coming up.
Wow, look who called that. The backside official called it. And maybe a situation where, and there looks to be a bit of a communication there between Cody Beach and Pierre Lambert.
Number 5, minor penalty for tripping.
Chatfield goes for the trip. Hyman was trying to wrap it around, and
I thought he picked the back of the goal.
I think the net tripped him.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right.
The back of the net there. That's a fortuitous goal as well for Edmonton. All right, here's the deal. You get an O-zone face-off win, take it to the net, get it on goal.
Oiler Power Play brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Puck on the right side, it's McDavid. Down low to Draisaitl. It's up the right wing to McDavid.
Broken stick for Carolina.
Across the top, now to the left, into the corner. Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl to the point. One-timer, Bouchard ripped it wide. Puck comes loose in front. Oh, Anderson got it with his left pad. The puck sent off the boards by Burns, kept in by Bouchard, right wing to Draisaitl. Oilers up 1-0 here in the first to the blue line. Bouchard, left wing, all the way across. McDavid to Draisaitl. Draisaitl down the right wing to the point for Bouchard. Over to McDavid to Draisaitl. One-timer, and the save made by Anderson coming across. Draisaitl has it on the right wing. Up to the blue line in the middle, down the left side. McDavid behind the net, over to the right, out to the middle, a shot, save Anderson, the rebound at the side of the goal, goes to the right wing, Draisaitl to the point to Bouchard, now to McDavid, side of the net to Hyman, off his stick, went over the net, may have hit the pad of Anderson. Bouchard to McDavid, over to Draisaitl, to Bouchard on the point, left wing to McDavid, right side to Draisaitl, went off a Hurricane stick, Draisaitl won't keep it in, hit Martinuka, came out. Oilers have to regroup. They're up 1-0 here in the first. Still on the power play for 38 seconds. Bouchard down the left wing to the left wing corner. Back to the point. Hits the broken stick, goes to Nugent Hopkins. Right wing to Draisaitl. All the way across to McDavid. Goes in behind the net to Draisaitl. Oh, the pass went through his skates and it comes out.
Oh, it's a great looking power play. They just didn't score.
Did everything but. 18 seconds left in it. Draisaitl on the right wing and lost an edge, lost the puck. Orlov will get it out. Great pressure by the Oilers on this man advantage, which is just about done. Nurse will bring it out through the middle. Rip a pass up the left side. It goes to Ekholm in front of the net, just off the stick of Orlov and wide. He almost put it in his own goal. Puck to the left wing corner. Edmonton now 0-for-1 with the man advantage, but up 1-0 here in the first. Natchez at center ice for Carolina, now to Kotkaniemi down the right wing. A shot wide of the net from the angle. It's over to the right side. Arvidsson got it to the corner, pass out front, and that off of Roslovic. And the Oilers get it out through the middle. It's Arvidsson to center ice. He'll dump it in. 8.5 gone here in the first period. 1-0 Edmonton leads on a goal by Connor McDavid. Pass through the middle. Arvidsson picks it off for Edmonton. Right wing. Puck in to Henrique. Wanted to get it low. Gets broken up. Kotkaniemi to the middle. Now to Gostisbehere. He's got goals in 3 straight games. Gostisbehere comes in on the left wing. To the left wing corner to Natchez. Back to Gostisbehere. To the side of the net to Roslovic. And somehow that went wide of the net. What a chance for the Hurricanes. Natchez to the middle. Now to Gostisbehere, down low to Drury and across to Roslovic, and he missed. Drury missed the wide open net, so did Roslovic. Puck on the left side. Out to Gostisbehere. Now to Roslovic. Roslovic, cross ice pass, a shot, and a save made by Skinner off of Jackson Blake. He'll hold on. Oilers dodge a bullet. They're still up 1-0. 10:42 to go in the first. We'll be right back From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. The Oilers lead here in the first, 10:42 to go in this opening period. Tonight's Oilers Mega 50-50. It's presented by Rogers. It's in support of Zebra Center, the Central Alberta Child Advocacy Center in Little Warriors, providing a safe environment for children, youth, and adults while offering accessible programs and support. Get your tickets now to support this great cause. Total jackpot right now, $776,000. Connor McDavid, the goal scorer, 3:34 in. That's been it so far. But some tremendous chances at both ends of the ice. They dropped the puck once, it wasn't right. Oilers on the power play. The Hurricanes just before we went to break. Henrique wins the draw. Nurse slides it up the boards, but it's kept in by Jarvis. In from the left wing point, Brent Burns. To Svechnikov, he gets pinned by Henrique. They try to get it loose. It does come free to Connor Brown. He'll get it out. It'll roll just wide of Anderson's net. Ice and call against Edmonton.
Adam Henrique's had a long shift. He's trying to get off the ice here.
He'll be taking this draw against Sebastian Aho. All right, they get them all settled in. Puck to the left wing point. Orlov across to Chatfield. Behind the net to Svechnikov. Takes it to the left wing. Back to the point, and that's taken away by Connor Brown. They'll get to center ice. Dump it in behind Orlov. Chatfield back for the loose puck. Wraps it on the right to Jarvis. He'll get the puck out to center ice. And it's Jarvis in over the Edmonton line. Stops on the right wing. Has it at the hash marks. Down low to Svechnikov. Went off his skate just wide. Orlov in from the left wing point. I think the stick of Janmark came up on him there, but undetected. And Ekholm will get it out. Orlov's going to turn it up. Give it to Aho over center. He'll flip it in. 1-0 Edmonton here in the first period. 9:35 to go. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer at Rogers Place.
Look at how aggressive this forecheck is for Carolina.
They got the full press going on. It does come out to center ice. Side his own end. Slavin up the right wing. Out to Stahl. Into the Oilers zone. Stahl slows up. Lost the puck. Nugent Hopkins could get it out. On the right wing, Carrier will get it in. Give the puck to Martinook. He'll put it right through the slot. It goes across to the right wing, and Hyman clears the zone. Slavin over to Burns. Through the middle to Stahl on the right for William Carrier. Drives down the right side. Goes in behind the Edmonton net. Tried to wrap it around in front of the goal, but it's off an Edmonton stick and goes over into the corner. Martinook to the right wing point. Walker shoots it towards the net. Bad angle shot there by Martinook, and the save by Skinner. And the puck cleared out by Nugent Hopkins. Right back in is Gostisbehere.
This guy's playing with a lot of pressure. You got to be on it.
Put it back. The quick shot. Save made by Skinner. Went off the boards. Came in front of the net after Walker let it go from the left wing. And Stetcher has the puck for the Oilers. Stetcher up the right wing side. Gets over center and dumps it in. 8:20 to go in the first. 1-0 Edmonton leads. Jeff Skinner to keep it in for Edmonton. Gostisbehere will push it out off the stick of Stetcher and brought in by Natchez. Natchez right at his own blue line. Gave it away, and Arvidsson got it out. Now to Jeff Skinner, but Draisaitl was offside. Oilers have to wait. They'll now go across to Arvidsson. Hits him in the foot. He'll get it in on the right wing. Near the top of the circle. Gostisbehere to Natchez. He'll get to center ice, dump it in. Penalty coming up to Edmonton as Stuart Skinner touches the puck. And it's going to be a cross-checking penalty. 7:48 to go here in the first period. 1-0 Oilers lead, but Leon Draisaitl goes to the box for the cross-check. Oilers will be shorthanded when we come back. 1-0 Edmonton in the first. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Today you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
When it comes to your new home, nothing should stop you from getting exactly what you want. Coventry Homes puts your needs front and center. They won't deep past your questions about customization, and making changes won't get you sent to the penalty box. With their customizable designs and flexible options, your game-changing home is within reach. Score big with flexibility by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
Today, you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in Oil Country. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. Cross-checking call against Leon Draisaitl. 1-0 Oilers lead. 7:48 to go in the first. First power play of the night for Carolina. Penalty kill. It's brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Oilers, the number one face-off team in the NHL at 57%. Middle of the pack for Carolina at 50.4. Historically, a very good face-off team.
Hurricane power play at 25%.
I got Jarvis out there taking the draw. He's a right wing, but he's a right shot.
Oiler penalty kills had its issues at 55% right now, but the Oilers win the draw, and Ekholm will rip it down the ice. Anderson sets it behind the net. Goss to spare to bring it out. Up the left wing. It's Aho. Into the Oilers zone. Over to the right side. Scoops it around. It goes to Svechnikov behind the net to Aho on the right. Runs into Henrique. Ekholm is in there as well. Puck comes free. Nugent-Hopkins battling up near the blue line, and now they do get it out. Eventually, Henrique got it to center. Goss to spare into the Oilers zone. Left wing to Nate. You see it's pasted by Ekholm. Puck on the point. Goss to spare. Oh, Janmark thought it was out. Aho has it on the right wing. Back to Goss to spare on the right wing point. His pass goes off of Connor Brown. It comes out. Minute 5 to go in the power play for the Hurricanes. 1-0. Oilers lead here in the first period. Goss to spare on the blue line. Left wing for Natchez. Look towards the net. Go cross ice. One-timer. Great save by Skinner coming across.
That's a quality stop from Stuart Skinner there.
Sebastian Aho with that shot off the right wing, and the puck gets cleared down the ice. Solid save made by Stuart Skinner. Burns to center.
That looked offside.
That looked offside too. Pass to Burns, misses him, and it does come out. So the Hurricanes have to regroup anyway. 30 seconds to go in this man advantage for Carolina. Puck comes in on the right wing. Kulak goes to the right wing corner. Runs into on the right wing to off of Roslovic. Puck goes to the blue line. Burns. Now goes in behind the net. Kotkaniemi over to Roslovic. Roslovic off the left wing. Back to the point. Burns will shoot it. And that one pinballs off a few different bodies. Goes over to the right side. Here's Roslovic. His shot off the arm of Skinner and out of play as the penalty to Draisaitl expires. And Carolina's 0 for 1 with the man advantage. We're going to take a break. 1-0 Oilers lead. 5:44 to go in the first from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go! Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year, 1-0 Oilers lead on a goal by Connor McDavid.
And a 5-on-5 goal as well. Oilers had a couple good looks in their power play, so did Carolina. Carolina now out shooting Edmonton 8-6. Oilers haven't had a shot on goal since they had their power play. Look out.
Burns gets it off the draw, goes across the shot, and the save made by Skinner. Off the right wing point, Slavin had let that go. It goes to the right wing. Carrier sweeps it over to the left side for Stahl. Lost it top of the circle. Hyman will get it out. Hyman on the right wing. Put it up in the air. Burns for Carrier. William Carrier up the right wing to Martinook. Right off his stick. He'll just tip it into the Oiler end. It goes in behind the net. Poked around by Ekholm. Pinching down Slavin. And Carrier couldn't keep it in. Puck does come out. Draisaitl now on the left wing to McDavid. On the left side, across to Draisaitl. Just missed. It went through the slot. Back to the blue line. Nurse to Bouchard. And shot saved by Anderson. He'll cover that up.
Maybe a bit of a missed opportunity. Carolina, they play that tempo game. And I don't know if they're quite as good as they were last year. There's a lot of questions here in oil country. If Edmonton's quite as good as they were last year. McDavid going to behind the backhand pass across to Leon. The Oilers came back with McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman out of the Carolina power play.
He's off to the left of Anderson. Henrique is taking the draw, but Aho was able to win it back to Slavin. He gets run into by Corey Perry. Orlov over on the left wing. Orlov will get it up the left side. He'll get it out, give it to Aho. Into the Oiler end on the right side. He'll shoot off the arm as Skinner comes right back to him. And he holds on to it. Oh, hit the end boards, came right back. Almost went right into the slot.
Aho's a heck of a player. Last 3 seasons with Carolina, listen to these goal totals. Talk about consistent. 37, 36, and 36. You kind of know what you're going to get. He's going to get 36 or 37 goals. Jarvis had 33 last year. Svechnikov only played 59 games. He had 19 goals but 52 points. It's a talented first line for Carolina. Just drop the puck here, Stripes.
Face up to the left of Stuart Skinner.
You're waiting for one of those, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Chatfield's got it on the right wing point. Passing front to Aho. His shot saved made by Skinner. Aho didn't get all of it. The puck goes off his skate right through the crease, and the puck jammed into the right wing corner. Svechnikov over to the left wing.
It's a bad matchup here for Edmonton.
Back to Chatfield. His shot, and it sails wide. In from the left wing point is Orlov. He'll bring it back to the blue line. Left side to Jarvis, and then Orlov, a shot, and off the stick of Perry, and the save by Skinner. That one changed speed and direction.
It almost wrong-footed him. That was a heck of a save by Stuart Skinner.
Svechnikov on the right wing to Jarvis over to Aho on the left to the blue line.
This line looks like they play together. Throwing it around.
Aho, right wing to Chatfield, missed him. Podkolzin to Nurse. Nurse pressured by Aho. Now rimmed by Podkolzin. That's not going to get out. Orlov's going to keep it in to the left wing corner. To Jarvis, back to Orlov. He missed the pass. It comes out.
It's an unforced error. They're all over the Oilers there.
Brought in by Robinson. To the left wing corner of the Oilers zone. 1-0 Edmonton. 3:20 to go here in the first period. Draisaitl will get it out. Pass to Arvidsson. Too far for him. It's an icing call against the Oilers.
You know, Skinner's he darts a bit. But there's times where you think a player that size would be able to get to that puck. He's got great lateral movement from all the figure skating that he did as a kid, but I wouldn't call him a fast forward. Skilled, yes.
Skinner to get it out to Arvidsson. Bump it back to Stetcher. Up the left wing to Draisaitl. He'll shoot it in. Anderson comes out of his net. On the right wing, it was Blake. Put it behind his goal. Puck gets rimmed to the left wing point. Kulak will keep it in. Draisaitl left wing corner with it. To the top of the circle. Now to Jeff Skinner. To Victor Arvidsson. Up to the blue line. To Skinner on the left wing. In behind the net to Kulak. Peels it off the boards. Got it back to the right wing point, but that's bouncing around. It comes out. Stetcher had to backpedal. Drury was right on him. Skinner will get it in on the right wing to Draisaitl. He'll go to the right wing corner. Turn towards the boards. Into the slot to Arvidsson. He fanned on the one-timer. Went off the heel of his stick. Bouchard in from the left wing point to keep it in.
Well, we're waiting for Skinner to make something happen. Or
Jeff Skinner will get it in front to Draisaitl, but he got dumped down, and the puck goes to Anderson. Penalty coming up, though, to the Hurricanes.
I was going to say we're waiting for a one-timer there from Arvidsson, and unfortunately couldn't quite hammer it home. Second power play here for Edmonton. They had lots of looks in their first one.
Carolina, number 18, minor penalty for hooking.
That may have saved the goal.
Yeah, I probably did. Yeah, I think it did. You take that penalty. So Oilers get their second power play. It's presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com. Oilers 0 for 1 with a man advantage. Connor McDavid, the goal scorer in this game. That was 3:34 in. He now has points in 6 straight.
That's what's crazy. You know, the Oilers are struggling offensively. 30th in the league in goals for. McDavid's on a 6-game heater.
Yeah. And now 11 points back of 1,000 on his career. Face-off to the right of Anderson. McDavid will come into the face-off circle. Leon Draisaitl was given the heave-ho. Puck goes to Slavin, wraps it around the boards, got it just out. And Draisaitl gets tied up, loose puck to Stahl. He'll get it down the ice. Shard will pick it up in behind the Edmonton net as we're coming up to 2 minutes left here in the first. 1-0 Oilers lead as they host Carolina. Drop back to McDavid. Into the Hurricane end on the left wing. Stops top of the circle. To Nugent Hopkins. He was pressured. His pass picked off. Slavin will bring it out. It's got Martinook. Give it to Martinook in over the line. Put it on net. Saved by Skinner. Rebound just rolled wide by Martinook. Pass up the right wing by Bouchard. Misses McDavid. That's an icing call against the Oilers. But Hurricanes come close shorthanded.
Carolina's been all around Edmonton's goals with chances here. 4 goals around the Oilers' net. And lucky.
You're lucky. Martinook didn't score the Leduc product.
But they are attacking Nugent Hopkins when the puck comes to him on the power play. I mean, this is a very assertive team. This is a pressure team Edmonton's playing. Got to manage the puck well when you're playing this team.
Face off to the right of Skinner. It goes in behind the net. It's Bouchard to bring it out. Up the right wing for Draisaitl. Finds McDavid as he gathers speed. Gets the puck in on the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. To the left wing point to Bouchard. Down to the corner. Nobody there. Just Orlov. And Dmitry Orlov will skip it down the ice. Wide of the Edmonton net. Jarvis pressuring Bouchard. Puck goes to Draisaitl. He'll give it to Evan Bouchard. He's from out behind the Oiler net. With a minute to go here in the first period.
Get the puck up the ice here, fellas.
Now to Darnell Nurse. As the Oilers switch up, get the second power play unit out there. Arvidsson will get to center. He'll rip it in. It rims on the left. Off the left wing boards was Jeff Skinner. Got it low to Arvidsson. He gets checked. Puck to the blue line. Nurse with it. Across on the right wing side to Perry. Back to Nurse in the middle. Spins around. Keeps it in. Right wing to Perry. Got it in behind the net. Goes to Jeff Skinner. Up to the top of the circle. Now to Ekholm. His shot. Net went off the stick of Burns. It goes out of play with 28 seconds left to go in the first period. 1-0 Oilers lead.
Well, they had a great first power play. This has been a poor power play for Edmonton here.
Yeah, haven't got much going on this one. Yeah, the first one was all over. Face off to the right of Anders. 10 seconds to go in this man advantage. Puck to the middle. Martinook will get it out. Stuart Skinner to set it. Nurse out from behind the net. Edmonton 0 for 2 with a man advantage. Up the left wing to Ekholm at center ice. Flips it on net. Anderson kicks it to the right wing corner. Puck and Niemi able to clear it out. Puck at the Edmonton blue line. First period will end. Oilers will take a 1-0 lead to the dressing room. That's just the second time in the first 7 games the Oilers have scored first. And it was a beauty by Connor McDavid.
Lots to clean up for Edmonton.
Yeah.
They were badly outplayed in the second half of that period. I'll have to dig a little bit deeper here and lost some momentum on the power play. But that said, you're up 1-0 after one. Your goalie's been good, and he's part of the team. It's been terrific.
And we send it downstairs. Says Brendan Escott standing by with Zach Hyman.
After an action-packed opening 20 minutes, Zach, I'll just get you to assess what you liked about your team's performance.
Good start, obviously. I thought Stu played great.
Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 1-0. Oilers lead the Hurricanes. They're getting ready for the second period of play. That Oilers Mega 50-50. It's presented by Rogers, and there are life-changing jackpots. Tonight's jackpot, it's sitting at $835,000 and climbing. Our next lucky winner could be you. Buy your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. Connor McDavid was the goal scorer for the Oilers in the first period. Second of the year from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins at .334. It's set here in the second period. Both teams had opportunity to score goals. The fact that this game is 1-0 at this point in time is amazing. So McDavid, Nugent-Hopkins, and Hyman will start it off with Ekholm and Bouchard. They'll be up against that top line of Aho, Svechnikov, and Jarvis with Burns and Slavin for the Hurricanes. They drop the puck. We're underway in the second period. Slavin with it in his own end. Across to Burns, up the right wing, off the boards. No icing on the play, and it'll go into the right wing corner. Bouchard gave the puck to McDavid, up the left wing to Ekholm. He's able to get it down the ice. It went off his stick, so this won't be icing either. Nugent-Hopkins smacks it in behind the net. Hyman going over to the left wing in the left wing corner. He got hit on the play and dumped down by Svechnikov. Now Hyman back up, gets control of the puck. To the left wing point to Ekholm. His shot doesn't get through. Now it's McDavid off the left wing. Works that puck back to the blue line. He'll turn and shoot it. It's wide. Comes off the corner boards. Right to Jarvis. Jarvis will get through center. Through the middle. Makes a couple moves. Lost the puck. And it goes over to the left wing boards. Penalty coming up to the Hurricanes when they touch it. Now Bouchard will take his time going behind the net, which has been vacated by Stuart Skinner for the extra attacker on the delayed penalty.
Jarvis isn't going to like this call, by the way. Nor will Rod Brindamore.
Up the right wing, now touched by Chatfield, and the Edmonton Oilers are going their third power play.
Now, do you start the second unit? Because your first line was just on the ice.
Hooking the call against Jarvis. Oilers are just taking their time getting whoever out onto the ice. They'll put the top unit out there. They'll just take their time. Power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com.
So Leon got a face-off win to set the table on the first power play, and the Oilers got 3 good looks. He got waved out of the circle, and then Stahl cleaned up Connor, and the Oilers never really got settled effectively.
You were right. Rod Brindamore did not like that call at all. Puck back to the blue line, and the shot by McDavid, looking for the pass really to Hyman, went off a stick and out of play.
That's a pretty iffy call. So one thing, if you're Edmonton, you got to capitalize on it.
Yes. Because you might get one of those coming back the other way at some point in this game.
The marbles do tend to even up, don't they?
Yes, they do. Face off to the left of Anderson. 1-0 Oilers were early in the second. Puck back to the blue line. Bouchard on the right to McDavid, across to Nugent-Hopkins. In front of the net, off the stick of Draisaitl. Deflected out of play.
All I'm going to say is, I love the vertical pass game in football, stretching the ball. And to me, when you're trying to execute 5 passes instead of just putting the puck on the net and creating chaos, when your I get it if your power play is humming, but when it's not humming, put it to the net, attack the net, get rebounds.
Slavin able to wrap the puck around the left wing boards and down the ice. Stuart Skinner to leave it for Evan Bouchard. Bouchard up the right wing. Now on the left side for Nugent Hopkins. The puck back to the point to Bouchard to Draisaitl on the right wing point. He got squeezed off of it by Stahl and the puck cleared down.
That was a nice defensive play by Jordan Stahl. We were in Pittsburgh at the draft when he got traded to Carolina.
Center ice, McDavid. Put off the skate of Bouchard, so it never does get in. Oilers have to regroup. Draisaitl makes his way into the Hurricane end, right wing to McDavid to the right wing point for Bouchard. 49 seconds to go in the man advantage. Now to McDavid, right wing corner. Draisaitl to McDavid. He'll walk it in front. Scores! McDavid drives to the front of the net. It's a power play goal. And the Oilers are up 2-0.
Took it to the net. Took it to the net, directed it on goal, created some chaos, banged home the rebound. Power play goal, second goal of the game for McDavid, 2-0 Edmonton. It's going to be Bouchard and Draisaitl on the assists.
Drove hard to the front of the net. You're right, able to just get that rebound and poke it through the pads. Frederick Anderson, or just past his pad. Hyman was in front of the net, but had to get out of the way as McDavid was driving to the front. 2:30, time of the goal. 2-0 Oilers lead. Edmonton 1 for 3 with a man advantage. But like you said, Bob, got to take advantage when you get that power play.
Yeah.
Gift as it may be.
Took it to the hole.
They did. Walker up the right wing for the Hurricanes. And center off and Aitchison in. Stuart Skinner to play it. To Stetcher up the right side. It goes off Orion. Back to Stetcher. Off the boards and into the Oiler bench. Face off in the Edmonton zone. A couple of goals by Connor McDavid. He's given the Oilers a 2-0 lead. McDavid now at 990 points in his career. Face off to the right is Stuart Skinner. Derek Ryan taking the draw against Kotkaniemi, and Ryan wins it, wheeling in behind his net. It's Nurse. Up the left wing, gets over center ice, shoots the puck in. Rims to the right wing corner. To Ryan, now behind the net to Janmark. Janmark in the left wing corner. Wanted to get in front of the net, but it goes off a stick. And over to the right boards for Natchez. He's able to get it out. To center ice, give it to Roslovic. Played it in just off of Dermott. He'll go across to Nurse. 2-0 Oilers lead here in the second. Dermott right up the middle. That's where he finds Connor Brown. Dump it in on the backhand. Drury goes behind his goal off the boards. That won't get out. Kept in by Podkolzin. He'll go in behind the net. He'll wrap it around. Save made by Anderson. And the loose puck sent up the right wing by Gostisbehere. Got it to center ice. Robinson will dump it in. Stetcher out with it. Left wing to Henrique. And shoot it the rest of the way into the Hurricane zone. Walker in behind his net for Carolina. He waits there. Podkolzin just beyond the Carolina crease. Walker off the right wing boards, off of Blake. It bounces to Stuart Skinner. He's got to play it. Right wing corner to Stetcher. Up the right side to Perry. Pushes it to the middle. Stepping into it is Kulak. He'll come in over the Carolina line. His cross ice pass just missing Henry. Goes to the right side. Perry plays it over to the left. Dermott in from the left wing point. Blake will get it up the boards. It won't get out. Aho goes back for it. Aho around to Blake. And get the puck to center ice. Robinson was looking for it. Instead, Burns to Aho, went off his stick across the Slave and in the neutral zone. Through the middle, off of Draisaitl. Deep into the Oiler end. Stuart Skinner to play it. It hits Aho's stick. Goes to Travis Dermott. Will get it up the left wing to Jeff Skinner. Skinner on the right side to Nurse. Into the Hurricanes' end on the right wing. Got it in behind the net. There was Burns. Off the boards, kept in by Dermott. Puck goes behind the goal. Rims on the right. Nurse will pinch. Jarvis will get it out. It's got Svechnikov. To Svechnikov down the left wing. He'll shoot. Bad save by Skinner. Rebound up in the air. And Skinner snags it out of the air and holds on. Solid chance there for the Hurricanes. Svechnikov and Jarvis trying to work a little magic 2-on-2. Svechnikov fanned on the shot. Jarvis had the chance on the rebound. And Skinner gets it with his glove.
It's a great stop by Stuart Skinner. He's been good.
Svechnikov really threw the changeup as he came down the wing. He healed it. It went off of Skinner's pad. Face off to the right of Stuart Skinner. Puck to the left wing point. Orlov put it off the inboards. Ryan will rim it. On the right. McDavid will get it out to Nugent Hopkins. Just in over the line. Chatfield clears it. It's going to go up in the air. Loved by Bouchard. Got it to center ice. And now Nugent Hopkins, left wing. Goes to the left side. All the way around to the blue line and out. And McDavid go back into his own end. In behind the net. Steps out from behind it. Through the middle. Up the left wing for Matthias Ekholm. Now on the right for Nugent Hopkins. Goes to the right wing corner to the end boards with Chatfield. Puck squeezes loose. Orlov's trying to pin it up against the boards. Nugent Hopkins looking for it. Comes near the point. Stetcher kept it in to the right corner for Hyman. Goes over to the left side. 2-0 Oilers here in the second. Hyman on the left wing. 6:15 gone in this period. Went in behind the net. Runs into Natchez. Still has it though. Hyman had his stick lifted. Natchez will at least get the puck to the middle of the ice. And it is cleared out to center. And Roslovic will come into the Edmonton zone on the right wing. Around to the left for Kotkaniemi. Left wing corner. Now to Roslovic. He'll walk it out. The shot and a save by Skinner. Stuart Skinner will hold on to it. We played 6 minutes, 39 seconds of the second period. Connor McDavid's got a pair. Oilers are up 2-0 on the Hurricanes from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey. One thing, Oilers lead. 6:39 gone in the second. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are here at Rogers Place as the Oilers host the Carolina Hurricanes. Face off in the Edmonton zone to the right of Stuart Skinner. Slavin across to Burns. Now comes over to Kotkaniemi on the right wing. Over to the left, now to Natchez. Top of the circle, will shoot it. The glove save made by Skinner. He holds on.
Quick out-of-town update. Pizza 73. Bakersfield Condors up 1-0 over Calgary. At one point, they were shooting them 14-4 in the first period. Noah Philp on a laser. Ripping one home for Bakersfield on a setup from Seth Griffith. Drake Kajula, they have too many veterans. They got 6 veterans down there once Josh Brown went down, so he's scratched due to a veteran rule.
During the break, you showed me the Philp goal. It was a beauty goal by Noah.
Goal scorer's goal is what that is.
Beautiful.
You can shoot it.
One-time blast. Off the draw in the Edmonton zone, and it's Derek Ryan. Rimming it on the right. Aho had it in his skates, dug out by McDavid. He'll come out through center. McDavid into the Hurricanes' head to the right wing corner. Lays it to the end boards. Nugent Hopkins in there, so as Hyman. Puck goes over to McDavid off the left wing. He'll give it to Nugent Hopkins. The backhand is saved by Anderson, and he'll hold on to it. It'll be a face-off in the Carolina end. It's Nugent Hopkins with a quick little backhand towards the Hurricane goal. Seeing if you could catch Frederik Anderson unaware.
Cheating a bit.
Yeah, but it was a good save. Face off to the right of Anderson. Draisaitl, Skinner, and Arvidsson get out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. Puck goes to Ekholm, left wing point. Down to Bouchard on the right. He'll take a snapshot that goes wide of the net. Draisaitl pulls it off the left boards to the net. It's shot. And that one just off of Orlov and went wide. Kept in on the right point by Bouchard. Down to Draisaitl to the right corner. Cross-ice pass goes all the way to the left. Arvidsson has to cycle the puck to Draisaitl. Draisaitl into the right corner for Arvidsson. Arvidsson worked over a bit by Chatfield. Goes to the left wing corner. Chatfield trying to pin him. He can't. Cycles the puck to Jeff Skinner. Hit him in the skate. And Stahl off the right wing boards is able to get it out.
Good shift for that line.
Shard out from behind his net. So 8 minutes gone here in the second. 2-0 Oilers lead. Long pass off of Henrique into the Hurricane zone. Right wing into the corner for Chatfield. Get it across to Orlov. Orlov off the left wing boards it in. Brett Kulak to Troy Stetcher right corner. Up the right side, it's not going to get out. It'll go to the blue line. Gostisbehere shoots it wide of the net. Walker in from the right point will keep it in for Carolina. Off the right wing boards. It was Blake, and then at the blue line, Podkolzin got tripped up. And the Edmonton Oilers are going to go on the power play. Into the box is Eric Robinson, and it'll be the fourth power play of the evening for Edmonton.
And he knew right away.
Just skated straight to the box.
Connor's got to shoot the puck here. If they get he's got a hot stick going. He's got a pair. He's looking for his 14th career hat trick, his 13th in a regular season game. This is a critical juncture. The Oilers are up by 2. You just got one on the power play.
Oiler Power Play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com. Face off to the right of Anderson.
Stahl is having a great game in circuit.
Yep, won that one clean, and Slavin gets it down the ice. Bouchard out from behind the Edmonton net. Up the right wing. To Draisaitl, now to McDavid. In over the line. To the right side to Draisaitl. Into the corner on the right wing to McDavid. Back to the point to Bouchard. Right side, Draisaitl let it go. It goes in behind the net, around to the left. Nugent Hopkins has to pinch down to McDavid, now to Draisaitl.
Play by RNH there.
To Draisaitl in front to Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Over to McDavid. Oh, he tried to get it through to Hyman. That was broken up. Bouchard on the right wing to Draisaitl. His pass hits Slavin, and he'll chop it down the ice. 2-0 Oilers lead. We're here in the second period. 10:29 to go in this second. On the right wing is Draisaitl. Into Carolina territory. Goes to the end boards. Now to the left wing corner. Orlov tried to kick it free. It goes to the point. Bouchard, right wing to McDavid. Left side, Nugent Hopkins. Side of the net to Draisaitl. The backhand misses. Tried to go upstairs short side. And the puck hacked all the way down the ice. Skinner will set up 42 seconds left to go in the power play. Ekholm has it behind the Edmonton net and now brings it out through the middle. Corey Perry loops through. Gives it to Perry on the right wing. Gains the line, goes to the right wing corner. Jeff Skinner to help out. Arvidsson gets in there. The puck gets to the middle. It's loose only for a moment. It's brought out to center ice. Drury will shoot it into the Oiler end. Out comes Arvidsson from behind the net. He'll fly through the middle. Arvidsson drops the puck to Nurse. Comes in on the left wing. Around on the right to Arvidsson. Back to the right wing point. Ekholm winds up. Doesn't shoot. Across to Nurse. He'll walk in. Hit shot. Save. Rebound. Oh, what a stop by Anderson off of Jeff Skinner. And it goes out of play. What a save. Penalty is over. 9:20 to go here in the second. 2-0 Oilers lead the Hurricanes from Rogers Place in downtown Edmonton. This is Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Tired of skyrocketing energy bills? Switch to clean, affordable power with Horizon Solar. Whether you want to cut costs, go green, or increase your home's value, Horizon Solar has you covered with tailored solar energy solutions. With current government incentives, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Own your power, control your bills, live sustainably. For your free assessment, call Horizon Solar today or visit horizonsolar.com to get started. Horizon Solar, where going green makes sense.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PB sent you.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
All games, all seasons.
You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cal Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 2-0 Oilers lead. Connor McDavid has both goals. We got 9:20 to go in the second. Face-off in the Carolina end. Puck will go to Walker. He'll flip it out. It's bouncing at center. Roslovic brought it in. Gave it to Natchez. His shot that hit a leg just went wide of the net. Back to the left wing point. And Gostisbehere couldn't get a shot through. Roslovic wheels it around the right side. It's taken out in the inboards by Henrique. Loose puck to Stetcher. He will get that out. That's going to go down the ice. It will be icing against Edmonton. Edmonton Oil Kings heading out west. They start their West Coast swing in Everett on Friday. Their next home game, it's Wednesday, November 13th. The Medicine Hat Tigers will be here at Rogers Place.
Gavin McKenna coming into town.
Yes.
The presumptive number 1 pick in 2026.
He's a good one. Puck gets to Svechnikov, turned and fired it. Pad save made by Skinner. Goes around on the right side, in from the point with Slavin to keep it in, then lost it. Janmark can get it out. Lumped down by Aho, he'll shoot it in. Skinner to stop it. To Brent Kulak up the left wing, got it out. Burns to Svechnikov, he'll shoot it in. Skinner quickly out of his net. He's able to corral it. Just about lost it. Gets it back to Henrique to the right corner.
Oh,
Connor Brown put it over to the left side. Nobody there for Edmonton. Puck on the right wing for Jarvis. Cross ice pass off of Kulak. Goes to the left side for Slavin. He's in from the blue line. Gets to the left wing corner and he'll walk it out front. His backhand. That one went off of Stetcher. Brown on the inboards for the Oilers.
How's that not a penalty?
I don't know, but Brown's able to get it out. Looked like Jarvis had that dumped down, but it'll be Janmark into the Carolina zone on the right side. Play it to the corner. There's Burns for the Hurricanes. On the right wing. Slavin, cross ice. There's Nurse for Edmonton. He's right at his own.
Got to move it.
Get it up the left wing. Give the puck to Hyman. He's going to drive to the net. Just poked off his stick by Slavin. Puck along the left wing boards. Side the Carolina end. Hyman and Nugent Hopkins battle on the left side. And it's poked to the line. Kept in by Hyman. Now on the right to McDavid. A little move on the right. He'll walk out. He'll shoot it off his stick. And that's going to go out of play as Burns got in the shooting lane. And it went up and out of play. 7:10 to go in the second. 2-0 Oilers lead.
Connor with the reverse pivot there, almost walking Brent Burns. And Burns, along with Corey Perry, second oldest players in the NHL at 39. Marc-Andre Fleury, 40. It's pretty good.
Unreal.
And he's a goalie.
Burns in his 21st year. Perry's in his 20th. It's crazy. Puck brought out by Natchez. Center ice. Going to dump it in. Went on for Kotkaniemi. Puck top in the circle in the Oilers zone. McDavid's pass. A little far for Bouchard. Orlov put it through center ice. Nugent Hopkins skip it across. It's bouncing around. Roslovic finally gets it for Carolina. He'll push it into the Oiler end and go to the end board. Roslovic went flying in there on the forecheck.
Roslovic's had a good game. He had a tough game in St. Louis the other night, but he's been good tonight.
Rolled through the middle down the ice, icing against Edmonton. 6:30 to go here in the second. 2-0 Oilers lead.
Trip Tracy, the longtime analyst of the Carolina Hurricanes, telling us he thought Philip Broberg might have been St. Louis's best player in that game.
having a good start of the year, isn't he?
6 points in 6 games going into tonight's game.
Not bad. Face off the Oiler end to the right of Skinner. Stahl wins the draw. The shot by Walker misses on the short side. Nugent Hopkins to Ekholm. Off the right wing boards, off of Walker.
This
and out.
line needs a change for Edmonton. They got to get off the ice.
Gostisbehere up to Stahl. He'll direct it in. Skinner gets tied up with Stahl on the end boards. Ekholm up the left wing to the top of the circle, and McDavid got it out to Bouchard. In over the line with Perry. The shot and the blocker save made by Anderson. Puck comes up to the blue line. Brought back in by Podkolzin. Over to the right to Perry, to the right wing point to Nurse. Shovels it towards the net, and it goes off a leg back to Ryan. He'll give it to Dermott, left wing point. Puts it off the end boards, gets the bounce in front, and it's chopped just past Carey. Stahl will play it behind his net for Carolina. The right wing, cleared out by Walker. Bounce into the Oilers zone. Nurse turn in front of his net. Now up the left wing for Vasily Podkolzin. He'll shoot it in, cross corner.
Change to the lines here. Derek Ryan back.
It's brought in by Draisaitl, left wing, and his shot off the stick of Burns goes to the right corner. Arvidsson, it comes out. Jeff Skinner, the shot saved by Anderson. And the puck to the right wing corner. Battle up against the boards, trying to get it loose. They do. Arvidsson to the point. Stetcher had kept it in. It's swatted out by Robinson. Jeff Skinner. It's dumped down. Crowd wanted a penalty. They're not getting it. Arvidsson will get it out through the middle to Draisaitl. Right wing. Now in over the line. Draisaitl to Arvidsson. Stops on the right side, top of the circle. We'll give it to Kulak on the blue line. On the right side, shoots it just off the stick of Anderson. 2-0 Oilers. 4:25 to go here in the second period. Puck cleared out. Jeff Skinner now down the left wing to Arvidsson to Skinner. Oh, he might have had a line to the net. And Drury made a great play. Yep. Nurse on the right point. Shot doesn't get through. Cleared out by Svechnikov.
That was a great play by Drury.
Yeah. Saved the breakaway. Up the left wing, Janmark. Bounce it into the left wing corner. Svechnikov on the left side. Got it to the left corner. To the blue line. Dermott had pitched in a little. Does come out. Dermott's got it at center ice. Went right to Aho, though. On the left wing to Jarvis. Jarvis stops on the left. Pinned by Henrique. Aho got dumped down. It goes to the blue line. Kept in by Orlov. To the right point for Chatfield. Now in behind the Edmonton net. 3.5 to go here in the second. 2-0 Oilers lead. Chatfield on the right wing point to Svechnikov. Pass to the middle, broken up by Henrique. He's able to get it out to Janmark. Now to Henrique, he'll dump it in.
So Henrique's back with Janmark and Brown. Ryan is back with Perry and Podkolzin.
At center ice, Ekholm through the middle. Give it to Hyman, comes into the Hurricane end. Couldn't get a shot through. Orlov was in front of him. Roslovic will get to center ice. He'll dump it in. It hits the corner boards, goes right to Bouchard. Snap that off the right side and out. Gostisbehere to Roslovic. Roslovic down the left wing into the Oiler end in behind the net. Over to the right. Pass to the point. Walker able to keep it in towards the net. Went over to the left side. Loose puck. And they never got a shot on net, but it goes over to the left wing. Across. Kotkaniemi one-timer, and the save by Stuart Skinner. Sliding across. The puck on the left wing near the top of the circle. Kept in by Walker of the Hurricanes. Got it through the middle. Roslovic spun it into the corner. Bouchard up to the line. Doesn't get out. Natchez has it left wing. To the blue line to Walker. Now on the right, Gostisbehere cross ice. And the shot goes wide of the net as the Hurricanes crisscross it around. It comes to center. Hyman will dump it into the Hurricane zone. Anderson floated it out. Gostisbehere on the right. Way too far for Natchez. Brought in by Podkolzin. He'll dish it across to Stetcher on the right side. His shot towards the net. That's blocked. Goes over to the left wing, to the top of the circle. Played out by Carrier. Kulak on Colson, a Kulak in his own end. Up the left wing. Burns put it back in. It's offside against Carolina.
Take your time. No need to rush it here.
Minute and a half to go in the second. 2-0 Oilers lead. Kulak to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Anderson out of his net. Plays it up high on the glass. That'll go to Jarvis. He'll come down the left wing into the Oilers zone. Stops in the left wing corner. Got it behind the net. Svechnikov in front of the net. What a save by Skinner! Wow! Got it with a left pad. That was amazing. And the puck on the right wing. Penalty coming up to the Oilers when they touch it. They do. We're into the last minute here in the second period. High sticking call going against Edmonton.
It's been some wild saves.
We'll take a break. Stuart Skinner's been on fire. 2-0 Oilers lead. 58 seconds to go in the second period. From Rogers Place in downtown Edmonton, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with Marlowe Tacos. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month. It's somebody's day. Skip. Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
When the Oilers are on the ice, the big hits are a part of the game. But they shouldn't be a part of your drive. If you've been injured in a car collision, let James H. Brown & Associates and their over 200 years of combined injury law experience help you. Locally owned and proud Edmonton Oilers fans, James H. Brown & Associates is ready to support you with their unrivaled experience, unrivaled results, and unrivaled commitment. When accidents happen, head to jameshbrown.com.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in stock, ready to deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
2-0 Oilers lead. 58 seconds to go in the second period. Travis Dermott goes off for the high stick. Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
Skinner's been solid.
Yep. Carolina 0 for 1 with a man advantage in this game. Stuart Skinner has come up with plenty of tremendous saves for the Edmonton Oilers tonight. Gostisbehere on the right wing point to Aho. Right wing corner to Svechnikov. Pass behind the net, broken up by Ekholm. He'll get it all the way down the ice.
That's free scout there from Ekholm. They know they love to play the puck back behind the goal, and he picked it off.
Aho to weave his way out for Carolina. Now to Natchez in on the right wing. Natchez on the over to the left to the blue line to Gostisbehere. Cross on the right to Aho. Mishandled it. Ekholm clears it again. 24 seconds to go in the second period. Gostisbehere out from behind his net. Drop it back. Now it's Natchez in the Oilers zone to Aho through the middle, but poked away by Kulak. And sent to the line, kept in by Gostisbehere. 8 seconds left. Now it goes to Jarvis on the right, to Gostisbehere, to Jarvis, waiting, side of the net, Svechnikov, centering pass, that gets broken up. The Oilers will be shorthanded for 1:02 to start off the second period. But
Cam, you would remember they scored a goal almost identical to that on the power play a couple of years ago here.
Yep.
Well, Connor's got 2 and Skinner's been terrific.
Yes, Oilers up 2-0 on the Carolina Hurricanes. We're getting ready for the third period of play. It's Cam Moon, it's Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Edmonton has to deal with 1:02 left in the penalty to Travis Dermott. Hurricanes, this is their second power play. They're 0 for 1 with a man advantage. An Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers will start it off with Janmark and Brown out there with Ekholm and Nurse. And that top power play unit out for Carolina. Aho, Svechnikov, and Jarvis. Natchez, Gostisbehere on the back end. Oilers win that first draw, and it is Ekholm to sweep it all the way down the ice. Natchez to Gostisbehere. Gostisbehere with goals in 3 straight games. Now on the left wing to Aho, and over the line to Svechnikov. Back to the point to Gostisbehere. Left wing corner, Svechnikov. To Natchez, back to the blue line. Gostisbehere to Natchez. He'll get it across. Shot towards the net off a leg of Ekholm and wide. Goes to the right side. In front. What a save by Skinner. Rebound. Oh, my! How did that stay out? Natchez robbed. Here's Gostisbehere's shot. Scores. Gostisbehere got it back out of the corner, rips it home. Power play goal. The Oiler lead is cut to 2-1.
That was a Dominic Hasek-esque save from Stuart Skinner. Just threw whatever body part is possible, but then the Oilers copped the puck up and gave them a second chance opportunity. And Gostisbehere's always been able to unleash a rocket 2-1 game.
Gostisbehere's got goals in 4 straight games now. That's his 4th of the year. Ridiculous save by Skinner before
Oilers need a response here.
Yeah.
And Janmark had the puck. Needed to make a better play. Didn't.
Puck flipped into the Carolina end. It's icing against Edmonton. Stuart Skinner has come up with tremendous saves. Natchez and Aho with the assists on the goal by Gostisbehere.
I'm sorry, but a goalie makes a save like that.
Yeah.
You got to get the puck out of your zone. You can't.
Unreal. That was, you're right, Dominic Hasek-like. Did the roll, got it with the glove, keeping it out. Unbelievable. Puck near the blue line at the Oiler blue line. And it is Arvidsson to get it out. He'll give it to Draisaitl. He'll come in, he'll dish it across, pass to Kulak, trying to go back to Draisaitl. And it glances off a leg and goes wide. Here's Draisaitl, centering pass, broken up by Burns. Now Martinook up the right wing will bring it out for Carolina. 2-1 Oilers lead. We're here in the third. Puck will go to Troy Stetcher. Stetcher gets it out. It will be on net. Anderson to play it. Go to Chatfield. He'll wait in his own end. Across to Orlov. Up the left wing. Svechnikov to center ice. Throws it into the corner. Ekholm will rim it. Orlov kept it in on the left wing point. Ekholm rimming to Nugent-Hopkins. To the blue line. Aho couldn't keep it in. Oilers come out 2-on-1. McDavid with Hyman. In over the line. The pass to Hyman. Backhand save made by Anderson coming across.
Is Hyman ever going to get one?
Continues to be snake bit. As the puck dumped in by Svechnikov. The Oilers with a 2-on-1 break.
He should have 5 goals by now. He could have 5 goals this season. We're in game 7.
Walker almost gave it away. Now he does. To Nugent-Hopkins. Walks in. Pass on the left. Waiting was Hyman. Couldn't get it across through the crease. It goes to Ekholm left wing point. He tried to shoot it. Blocked by Roslovic. He'll get it out through the middle. Puck to Niemi. Now to Roslovic. Into the Oiler end. Goes to the right corner. 2-1 Oilers lead. 2.5 gone here in the third. Bouchard lost it. Puck comes in front. The shot whistled over the Oiler net. An opportunity there for Roslovic, and he misses. The center ice is Nugent-Hopkins. He'll dump it in.
That's a play Evan Bouchard would like to have back.
Perry in on the forecheck. Now to Ryan on the right wing. He's in the right wing corner. Out to Perry. He's all alone. Couldn't get a shot away. Got tied up. Had it for a moment. Puck comes back to the point. Nurse left side. His shot saved by Anderson. He'll cover it up. 3 minutes, 6 seconds gone in the third. 2-1 the Oilers lead. Perry, so close.
What a chance on the 2-on-1.
Yes.
And, I'm thinking the way Connor's going, just shoot it. And Orlov went for the poke check. So he kind of took the shot option away from Connor and freed up an open look for Zach Hyman.
Face off to the right of Anderson. Connor Brown, left wing to Henrique. Now behind the net, Janmark out to Brown. Went off the outside of the net. Comes up to the point, kept in. Dermott has it down the left wing. Dermott's going to go towards the goal and just poked off his stick. Robinson will bring it up to center ice for Carolina. Gets over center, shoots it in. Turns on the left wing. Drury down to Blake and went just by him, and Nurse can get it out. Hits Janmark, goes back into the Oiler end. Dermott across to Nurse, out through the middle, off of Janmark. Anderson to play it for the Hurricanes. Jackson Blake looking for it on the left wing, doesn't get a hold of it. It rims, it comes out. Orlov inside his own blue line is going to give it away, and Brown only for a moment. He got hit and the puck comes out. Blake into the Oiler end. Played with North Dakota last year. He's fourth in NCAA scoring, tied for fourth in NCAA scoring.
Dad, Jason Blake.
Yep. Puck cleared into the Oiler end. It goes in behind the net, centered out front. Jarvis tried to dish it, and he gave that away to Jeff Skinner, and up the right wing to Arvidsson. He'll get the puck to the blue line. Jarvis across to Chatfield, up the right wing. He's able to shoot it in. 2-1, Edmonton, 4.5 gone here in the third period. Stahl gets control on the right side to Martinook in behind the net. Martinook wanted to go back to the blue line, broken up by Jeff Skinner. Just got it out. Now Jarvis to Martinook.
What a play by Jarvis on the strip on Skinner.
Come free on the right wing. Arvidsson to Draisaitl.
They need to change here.
Yeah. Just forced back by Slavin. Now to Bouchard. Oilers will change the forwards. Bouchard on the right to Hyman. Only got to center. Slavin high in the air and in with it. Ekholm up the left wing to McDavid. Comes into the Carolina end. Goes to the left wing corner. Slavin will play it up to the top of the circle, though, and Aho got it out. Burns to center ice. He'll shoot it in. Stuart Skinner will set it side of the goal. To Nurse. Wraps it around. It goes off of Gostisbehere, brought in. That's an offside call against Carolina. 2-1 Oilers lead. 5 minutes, 42 seconds gone here in the third. McDavid has both for Edmonton. Gostisbehere has the goal for Carolina.
Both teams have had lots of chances.
Yes. It should be a higher scoring game than 2-1, given the quality of the opportunities. Oilers will be at home Friday.
The goalies have been good.
They've been very good. Pittsburgh in town on Friday night. Henrique to Nurse. Put a Dermott up the left wing. Got it to the blue line. Kotkaniemi plays it through the middle. Shoveled in by Dermott. Kotkaniemi up the right wing. A Walker now to Natchez. He's got to go back behind his net. Stops in the corner. Gostisbehere through the middle. Glove down by Walker. Off the left wing boards and out. Goes over the stick of Nurse deep into the Edmonton zone. Off the left wing boards. Roslovic cross ice pass. Hits a stick and that launches out of play. Goes into the crowd. We're going to take a break. 6 minutes, 18 seconds gone here in the third. 2-1. Oilers lead the Hurricanes. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here.
Puck's up to center ice. Stahl will dump it in. He'll go after it in the right wing corner. Goes in behind the net, sent back to the line. Orlov shot and a save made by Skinner. There was traffic in front of the net, but he was able to find it, held on. There'll be a face-off in the Oilers zone.
Second period, Pizza 73 out of town update. Bakersfield 1, Calgary nothing. No Philp, the only goal. Skinner's giving the Oilers a good start here.
Yep. Face off to his right. Carolina out shooting Edmonton 26-23. Puck goes to Bouchard. Will get it off the right wing boards and out. Right to McDavid. Now in over the line. Across to Hyman. Just broken up by Slavin.
Connor's trying to get Hyman going. And I think the best way to get him going is just to put pucks on the net.
Here's McDavid into the Carolina end again. Rims over to the right. Slavin chops it around. Won't get out. Bouchard. He'll shoot it. That one off the pad of Anderson. Burns him behind his goal. Up the right wing to Aho. Up in the air at the Edmonton blue line. Svechnikov will keep it in. He'll get it to the middle. He'll go to Blake. He'll come down the right wing. Blake to the right corner. Over to Svechnikov. In from the left wing point is Slavin to keep it in for Carolina. Puck goes behind the net. And it's Matthias Ekholm. He'll slow up. Hurricanes will make a change. Ekholm waits behind the goal. Just about 8 minutes gone here in the third. 2-1. Edmonton leads. Up the left side. Nurse will roll it out. Will not be icing. Flying in is Podkolzin. Now the puck comes loose to Ryan. Back to the point. Dermott over to Nurse. Into the left wing corner. Podkolzin behind the net to Perry. Goes over to the right. Ryan cycling the puck. The puck is broken up and lifted out by Walker. It'll go down into the Oiler end. That is icing against Carolina.
I'm stunned that the Oilers got away with an icing there. I think they're saying that the Carolina defender angled off, but Colson was coming.
Yeah.
He was clearly, 9 times out of 10 they call it icing. Instead it's icing against Carolina. Oilers with their fourth line on the ice. And these guys have played okay in this game. Since being reunited middle of the second period.
Ryan, Perry, and Podkolzin.
I mean, these are basically the 4 lines we saw the opening day of training camp.
Yeah.
And then the Oilers pivoted away from 2 games into the year.
Ryan taking a draw against Kotkaniemi, and the puck goes to the right wing. Perry will get it up into the air. Up down, Kotkaniemi. Throw it across. Out from behind the net comes Natchez. Center ice. Give it to Walker. Now to Natchez. Into the Oiler end. It gets to the high slot. Walker will shoot it. Pad save made by Skinner. Booted out the right pad. And the puck comes out and it's Nurse to center. Long shot. Kicked out by Anderson. On the left wing is Nurse. To the right corner. To Perry. Couldn't quite get it in front of the net. And Kotkaniemi will make his way out of his own end. Nope, he'll throw it back. Give it to Gostisbehere as Carolina makes changes. Gostisbehere over to Walker. Up the right wing. Walker gets the puck in. Off the stick of Robinson. He'll fly after it on the forecheck. It gets to the end boards. Now on the left wing to Connor Brown. Off the boards and out. Orlov's going to go after it. Perfect draw weight on the dump out. Now the puck cleared, goes into the Oiler end. And Kulak will go to it. They'll call that icing. Robinson's like, what?
Yeah.
How's that ice?
And Rod Brind'Amour's just shaking us. I agree. That's 3 tough calls in a row.
10:32 to go in the third. 2-1 Oilers lead. Connor McDavid scored the first. He got one in the second. Shane Gostisbehere's got one here in the third on the power play for the Hurricanes. McDavid's second goal, that was also on the power play. It'll go to the point and just beyond the stick of Nurse. So it does come out. Nurse after it. Gets to it in his own end. And now up the right wing for Arvidsson. In over the line, off the right wing boards. Rims it around, but Jarvis there for Carolina. He's able to clear it out. Arvidsson for Nurse. Nurse up the left wing. There was nobody there for the Oilers. That'll go down. That'll be icing against Edmonton. As we're almost halfway through the third period. The Oilers and the Hurricanes in a tight one here at Rogers Place. Been some big saves. Been some nice goals. But sitting at 2-1, just about halfway through the third. Face off to Skinner's right. Draisaitl against Aho, and Aho will win it back to Slavin to the high slot. The shot, and that one was blocked. It hit Dermott, and the puck comes out. Draisaitl now in over the line with Arvidsson. Down the left wing, he'll drop it. Jeff Skinner, his shot! That one stopped. And the puck goes to the left wing corner. Jeff Skinner still has it. To Arvidsson. It'll go back to the point. Ekholm rips it on net. Save. Rebound. Oh! Side of the net. Skinner got stopped by the D. He'll try to wrap it around. Anderson stopped it. Puck gets to the middle. Ekholm couldn't get it through. Oilers come so close.
Anderson's having a great game, too.
Crowd still buzzing here at Rogers Place that somehow it never went in after all those chances. Puck dumped into the Oilers zone. Anderson made a couple of saves. There was one that hit a D-man, and the puck dumped in. It'll go deep into the Carolina and Orlov. Around the right wing now to Stahl. 2-1 Oilers lead. 9:05 to go in the third. Stahl into the Oilers zone. Pushed off of it by McDavid. It gets to the right wing boards. Bouchard in the corner. McDavid to assist. Now over to Ekholm. He'll turn it up the left wing. Ekholm to center ice to McDavid. Into the Carolina end. Slows up to Bouchard. A shot. Stick saved by Anderson. And he steered it out of play.
He's had a great start for them too, Cam.
He has. Anderson has been good. So has Stuart Skinner. This game, 2-1 Oilers lead with 8:43 to go in the third. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Our people.
The Carolina Hurricanes have got 8:43 to go in the third period. Before the break, Oilers with multiple chances to score. Frederik Andersen with some huge saves. A block by Brent Burns. Somehow it stays out. Face off in the Carolina end. Puck goes to Jarvis. He'll come down the right side. Into the Oilers zone. Stops at the top of the circle. Cross ice pass. That's broken up by Stetcher. He'll get it to the line. Kept in. Chatfield from the right point. Goes left corner. Now to Martinook. Goes by him. Chatfield in from that right point. All the way around to Orlov. Left side. Into the corner to Stahl. Behind the net to Martinook. Martinook lost the puck, but Jarvis, he'll get control.
They're double shifting Jarvis here.
He's playing a ton. He gets into the right wing corner. I got it up against the boards. Inside that Oiler end and want them to move it. Jarvis does get it free. Over to the left, back to the left wing point. Orlov will shoot it just wide. Chatfield keeps it in on the right side to Martinook. Martinook in behind the net. Couldn't get a pass through. Went off of Kulak. Right wing, Stetcher will get it to the line and just out.
This line needs to get off. Both teams make a change here.
Kulak in front of his own net. Now behind it. Left wing for Bouchard. Up in the air and out. Gostisbehere.
That one a great draw weight.
Perfect draw weight. It was not icing. Gostisbehere behind his goal. Left wing for Svechnikov. Now on the left side, Roslovic to Svechnikov. His centering pass. It's broken up by Bouchard. On the right wing, Nugent Hopkins will just get it out. Gostisbehere over to Walker. He'll shoot it in. Right back out through the middle with it was Bouchard. Gostisbehere inside his own blue line, left wing. Roslovic off the left wing boards and in. Svechnikov on the forecheck. He hits Ekholm on the end boards. Comes up near the blue line. Hyman will get it out to McDavid. Couldn't get it past Aho. At center ice is Bouchard, and he'll shoot it in.
Aho is right up there with Barkov for being a great two-way centerman. Contribute offensively, but just the subtlety and the details of his game.
Kotkaniemi to Natchez in over the line. Now to Robinson. His shot scores at the side of the net was Natchez to direct it in. And this game is tied at 2.
Well, they come at you with speed and they just kept coming. And Natchez finishes it off. This is a guy the last couple of years, 28, 24 goals. And the belief is he's got the talent to be a 30, 35 goal scorer. Nice play by Robinson.
Yeah. Second of the year for Natchez, 13:29 time of the goal. And the Hurricanes have 2 goals in this third period to tie the game up. As we're knotted up at 2.
In a period in which Edmonton's outshot Carolina.
And it had great chances. Puck flipped out of the Oilers zone. Slavin Tight turn on the right wing, up to Natchez, all the way across to Burns. Into the Oiler end, now to Robinson. He'll shoot it on net. Stick save made by Skinner. Puck in behind the goal. Kotkaniemi back to the point. Shot from the point by Natchez. Save made by Skinner.
Time here for the Oilers.
Kotkaniemi gave it away, and Janmark will bring it out for Edmonton. He'll come down the left wing. He'll get into the Carolina end, go to the left wing corner. Poke it behind the net. The Oilers were making some changes. Slavin will get it out. Drury into the right corner. Dumps the puck into the Edmonton end. Blake on the end boards. Got it on the right side. Back to the blue line. Chatfield shoots it. It doesn't get through. Goes over to the right wing. Carrier on the right side to Drury. Now it goes in behind the Edmonton net. We're tied at 2. We got 5:25 to go here in the third period. Oilers hosting Carolina. Stetcher out from behind the Edmonton net. Up the left wing. Got it to center ice. Stepping up on the play was Chatfield. And that one goes into the bench. And we get the whistle with 5:11 to go here in the third. Oilers and Hurricanes tied at 2. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's for Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Score big with going to third period. Oilers and Carolina tied at 2. Connor McDavid with both goals for Edmonton. Carolina's roared back here in the third. Gostisbehere and Natchez have scored to tie it up. Puck shot into the Oilers zone. Rims on the right. Stahl to the right wing corner. Now to Jarvis as it comes free. Jeff Skinner off the boards to Draisaitl. Gets over center ice. Snap the puck into the zone. Arvidsson looking forward on the right wing. Draisaitl to help out. To the point. It hits Stetcher in the skate. It comes out. Kulak on the left to Arvidsson. He went to drill that in. It goes off of Burns. He'll get it out. Left wing to Martinook. Martinook cross ice pass to Jarvis. Little behind him. And it's Draisaitl to break it up. The Oilers bring it out 2-on-2. Arvidsson to Draisaitl. In on the left wing. To the left wing corner. Arvidsson ties up with Orlov.
Terrible read there by Stetcher, and the Oilers got away with it. They almost freed him up. 2-on-1.
Chatfield on the right wing to center ice to Jarvis. He'll softly dump it in. Ekholm, right wing in his own end to Bouchard. Will get that out. That's going to go off a Hurricane player. No icing. So McDavid hacks it around on the right wing. Doesn't get out. Goes to the right side. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Going to walk out. His pass across. That went off the stick of Chatfield before he could get to McDavid. Goes up to the blue line. Kept in by Ekholm. On the end boards, Hyman get on the forecheck, rims around. Roslovic will get it up and out. 3:40 to go here in the third. Tied at 2 as McDavid makes his way in on the right wing. Turns towards the right wing boards. Top of the circle into the corner for Nugent Hopkins. Trying to get it low. It's given away. McDavid to the net. And his pass on the left is a little away from Hyman, but Hyman will keep it in up at the blue line, and Nugent Hopkins off the end boards it goes. Walker
look out,
clear it out. Oilers, nobody touched it, so no.
Would have been too many men.
Yep.
Yes,
they had to leave it.
Good communication
Smart,
there from the bench.
Left wing to Dermott, the left side out of Perry. Just get it into the Hurricane end, right back out with it. It goes and goes to Dermott.
This line only needs about a 30-second shift here, and they got to get off.
Perry, cross ice pass to Nurse. Is at his own blue line. Over to Dermott, off the boards, up to Podkolzin. He'll dump it in. Derek Ryan after it, left wing corner. Now he'll go to the end boards, tied up with Robinson. Perry is in there too for Edmonton. Puck comes free. Derek Ryan to the left wing point. To Kulak, his shot doesn't get through. It's booted out of the air by Burns and then batted with the glove by Kotkaniemi, and it gets out. Kulak behind his net, reverses it to Stetcher. Up the left wing for Brett Kulak. Through the middle to Perry. Comes in over the line of Carolina. Right wing to Henrique. Will play it low. 2:10 to go in the third. Tied at 2. Oilers and Hurricanes. Stahl will get it out. We'll go to Orlov. Off the left wing boards and in. Jarvis got it around to the right. Martinook into the corner. Ties up with Kulak. A couple of former Vancouver Giants there. Up the right wing. And the puck played out by Brown. Down the left side, brought in. Henrique goes to the left wing corner. to Brown. Back to Henrique. To Janmark on the right side in the Carolina end. Goes to the top of the circle. Towards the net. Stick save made by Anderson. Puck behind the goal. Connor Brown with a minute and a half to go in the third. We're tied at 2. Brown to the left wing corner. Draisaitl's come off the bench. Puck goes to Ekholm. Couldn't get a shot through. Top of the circle. Chatfield to clear it out. Janmark over to Bouchard. Now down the right wing to Draisaitl. The Hurricane end. Got taken off of it. Slavin to Burns. To Slavin to Burns. Up to Svechnikov. He'll make a move at the Edmonton blue line. Broken up. And it is Bouchard. Last minute here in the third. His pass to Arvidsson. It goes into the Hurricane end. We're tied at 2. Puck on the end boards. Carolina territory.
Get back.
Burns went to shoot it. It hit Arvidsson. He'll throw it all the way across. Nobody there for Edmonton. Cleared out by Svechnikov. Nurse to Arvidsson. Back into his own end to Nurse. Oilers will make the change. Get McDavid, Hyman, and Nugent-Hopkins out there. Nurse on the right wing boards up to Nugent-Hopkins. He was able to touch it. No, he wasn't, they say. And it's an icing call with 24 seconds left to go in the third period.
Edmonton's marginally outshot Carolina in this period, 11-10, but the Hurricanes have got the 2 goals, and now a huge draw for McDavid against Kotkaniemi here with 25 seconds left in the period. Oilers D-zone.
Kotkaniemi to the left wing point. No, they say it wasn't right. Okay. Do it again. But it will be the same 2 in the circle. Tied at 2 here in the late stages of the third. Nurse on the right wing. Off the right wing boards and out. Hopped over the stick of Orlov. He'll just one-handed across to Walker. He'll get hit on the play by Nugent-Hopkins and ice it.
See, now I would put Leon out here. Get Bouchard and Ekholm out. Yep. Get Leon on the ice.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
See if Leon can win a draw and you create something with 11 seconds left in the period. Draisaitl through 2 periods in this hockey game was 7-4 in faceoffs, and Leon came in at 65% this season.
Face-off to the right of Anderson.
Well, check the clock, see exactly how much time's left.
Yeah, probably. I'm going to give that a quick look-see. Draisaitl now 12 of 18 in the face-off circle.
Which is 66.7%.
Some quick math.
See what 6 years of post-secondary education gets you.
Your math skills are always, I say they're strong.
Stats 241 was the toughest 3 courses I took in the year, right? A lot of nurses in those classes.
Okay, 11.4. We've come to the determination. Face off the Carolina end. We're tied at 2. They drop it. It goes over to the left wing boards, into the corner. Orlov's just trying to tie it up. Oilers looking to work this thing loose. Orlov still has it against the boards, and we will go to overtime.
So you got a point. And give Carolina credit. They battled back from 2-0 down to tie this.
Yeah. 2 goals in the third period by the Hurricanes to tie it up. We need a little extra time. Oilers have an overtime win this year. It was against Philadelphia in a 4-3 victory. We will take a break. When we come back, we're going to have the OT for you. So don't go anywhere. From Rogers Place, Oilers and Hurricanes tied at 2. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Weather got you behind, tractor broken down, short or long-term, Agritrack equipment will get the job done. Agritrack's premium rental fleet of tracked four-wheel drive and front-wheel assist units are meticulously maintained and rated right for Western Canada farm work. Tractors, discs, specialty tillage, seeders, and more from trusted names you know. Rent-to-own and financing options available. Call Alex anytime, 780-203-6677.
AGRI-TRAC. Agritrack.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We're here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Oilers and Hurricanes tied at 2. Getting set for some extra time. Oilers have been to OT once. They're 1-0. This is the first time this season that the Hurricanes have been to OT.
This game's as even as can be. The shots are 30-30. The score is 2-2. And the face-offs are 24 each for both teams. It's not much.
There you go.
You know?
I guess it's fitting.
Oilers got one on the power play. Carolina's got one on the power play. And they are going to start with they're going to start with 2D and Jordan Stahl to take the draw.
Slavin and Burns. And if they win it, they'll quickly change.
Yeah. And they might do a double flip. You might see both Burns and Stahl go off.
Yeah.
And Stahl's had a good game head-to-head against Leon on the circle.
Draisaitl, McDavid, and Bouchard out for Edmonton, and the Oilers do get first possession. It's Evan Bouchard inside his own end. He's going to take it back behind the Edmonton net.
Slavin's one of the few defenders in the league that can skate with a McDavid.
Out of Draisaitl. Out from behind the goal. Draisaitl up the left wing to McDavid. Draisaitl joins the rush. McDavid in over the line. He'll try to get a pass to Draisaitl. Went off of Burns, comes back, and there was McDavid to get it out to the neutral zone, so the Oilers retain possession. And Bouchard to McDavid. In down the left wing. McDavid to the net, and the save by Anderson. Tucking behind the Carolina goal. Now Burns lost it. Draisaitl out. Bouchard, the shot. Anderson got a piece of it. Draisaitl to McDavid. Oilers still retain possession. To Draisaitl down the right wing. Goes in behind the Carolina net. To the left side. Now to McDavid. He'll go behind the goal. To the right. Now in front of it. Couldn't get a backhand. Puck goes to the right wing. Zach Hyman to the right corner. He'll bring it to the left. Didn't like the looks. Gives it to Bouchard. Now across to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins down the left side. In front. Oh, and a save by Anderson on a redirection by Hyman. And the Hurricanes finally get control. Slavin to Burns. He almost lost it now. His breakaway pass to Aho. His shot, not one. Didn't get much on it, saved by Skinner. But Aho got caught by Ekholm. Puck back to the point. Gostisbehere on the right to Aho. Aho off the end of his stick. It comes out. Carolina holds on. Now to Natchez.
You might take him on here.
He'll come down the left wing. Go to the left wing corner. Bring it back up top of the circle. Now to the middle. Over to the right. Cross ice pass to Gostisbehere. A little behind him. He's forced out of the zone by Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins still on him. Gostisbehere goes in behind the net. To Aho up the left wing. Now to Natchez. 2:45 to go in overtime. Natchez to Aho. He'll come in. Go to the left wing. Aho across the top of the circle to Natchez. To Gostisbehere. Has it on the left wing in the Oiler end. To the top of the circle on the left to Aho. Now to Natchez on the blue line. Makes a little move. The backhand just wide of the Oiler net. Natchez got a pretty good shot away. Puck brought out. Nurse, his pass. That was broken. Oh. Now Skinner. Up to Skinner. Now up the left wing to Arvidsson. He shoots it. The save by Anderson. And Svechnikov will take it behind his goal. Now bring it out. 2:09 to go in overtime.
Another guy that'll take you on here.
Svechnikov down the left wing. Centering pass. It goes underneath Stuart Skinner. And he holds on to it. He almost banked it off of Skinner and in. Wow. 2:01 to go in OT.
I mean, with Svechnikov, Aho, and Jarvis, and Natchez. Well, they got some guys that can make some plays offensively. Obviously, McDavid and Draisaitl are on another level themselves. Is Edmonton
timeout?
Someone's taking a timeout.
Somebody, I think
thought it might have been Carolina.
It was Carolina.
Carolina calls their first 30-second timeout.
You're bagged. Oh. What an OT. Both teams with opportunity. Stuart Skinner to Jeff Skinner, then to Arvidsson. And Arvidsson trying to, it almost snuck between the blocker arm and the body.
One of Hyman or Nugent Hopkins or Arvidsson, one of those guys needs a break.
Yeah.
Get going. I mean, conservatively, you were probably counting on 30 from Hyman, 20 each from Nugent Hopkins and Arvidsson, 70 goals.
Yeah.
And they haven't scored yet. We're 7 games into the season. And guess what? They're going to go back with Stahl to take the draw. They got Jarvis out there this time, though.
And Slavin.
Because it's an ozone draw.
Yeah.
No, it's Aho. You got two centers on
Aho, yeah.
Two centers on the ice here.
Draisaitl, McDavid, Bouchard for the Oilers. Draisaitl wins it. Bouchard goes behind the net. He is going to get away from Aho, but has to loop back. Now up the left wing to Draisaitl into the Carolina end. Stops just over the blue line. His pass to Bouchard went to Aho. He'll take it behind the net. Aho to Slavin. Still in his own end. Now up the right wing to Aho. Into the Oilers zone. Slows up, drops it for Slavin to the right corner. Slavin's going to get hit up against the boards. He might lose it as McDavid working him over. Draisaitl up the left, and it just missed McDavid. Otherwise, Oilers had an odd man rush. Slavin for Svechnikov. Take it just inside his own blue line. 1:10 to go here in overtime. Svechnikov on the right wing.
Look out.
Orlov into the Oilers zone. Right side to Aho. Back out to center for Natchez. As we're into the last minute of this OT, and Natchez comes down the left wing. He'll drive to the net. He put it off the post. That goes out of play with 38 seconds.
In the 2017 draft year, the year the Oilers got Yamamoto 22nd after they went 2 rounds in the playoffs. Craig McTavish, Keith Gretzky loved Martin Natchez that year. They loved him. And you can see why.
Oh, yeah. Big body, fast, takes it to the net.
Highly skilled.
Highly skilled. Face off to the right of Skinner, and it will come out of the zone. 45 seconds left to go here in OT. Burns back for it. Burns will come up the right wing into the Oiler end. Oh, penalty coming up against you.
They're both getting one.
Are they both? Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Now, if I'm Chris Knobloch,
Hyman and Burns will go to the box.
If I'm Chris Knobloch, I'm calling a timeout here. I'm serious. I'm calling a timeout.
Edmonton 18,
The hook for Hyman. Holding the stick to Burns. All right. Good enough.
Is that the proverbial 6 of 1 and a half dozen of you?
Yeah. I could have just called nothing there, I think.
Yeah.
That should have just been play on.
Look who's back on the ice for the final 35 seconds.
All right. McDavid, Draisaitl, Bouchard get out there. Face off outside the Oiler blue line. Aho, Natchez, Goss, Despair for
Well, you
Carolina.
wanted a little overtime tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, of course. I don't know what happened there. The puck got dropped and nobody even moved. Okay, so Natchez to take the draw against Draisaitl. 34 seconds left. Draisaitl wins it clean. Puck goes to Bouchard. Now to Draisaitl to Bouchard. He'll give it to McDavid at center. Comes into the Carolina end. Left wing. 25 seconds left. Skates across the top. Now to Draisaitl. That's saved by Anderson. What a chance.
2-on-1.
And a 2-on-1 the other way. Aho with Gostisbehere. And over the line. Aho with it. Waiting. Shooting. Saved by Skinner. And the puck on the left side. Gostisbehere to Natchez to Aho. Scores! One-timer by Aho. He roofed it. And Carolina will win it 3-2 in overtime. 6.1 seconds left. Oilers had a great chance. They don't score. Carolina comes back, and Sebastian Aho blasts it into the top of the net, and Carolina will win it 3-2.
Well, Oilers got caught speculating a bit there, and they mobbed Freddie Anderson because they know he stole this game. I mean, both goalies were terrific. Anderson's going to be tonight's first star, surely.
Stuart Skinner should work himself into those 3 stars, too. Aho gets his second of the year. 4:53 will be the time of that goal from Natchez and Gostisbehere.
Natchez had a big-time performance tonight. Goal and 2 assists for him.
Well, Carolina, they were down 2-0 after 40.
Yeah.
Give them credit to battle back in this game. And that was a perfect shot by Aho because Skinner did a great job coming across. And the one place they had to shoot, or Aho had to shoot it, was right upstairs, and he did. Yeah, that was... Oilers had opportunity, tons of opportunity.
Yeah, they're just, they dropped to 2-4-1. And fans bummed out here, obviously, about the final result. You hate to be in a situation where you blow a 2-0 home ice lead. You did get a point. You got a point. They're still not firing on all cylinders offensively. And you know what? They're getting goalie. Like Anderson today. Now, it's got to be stated, Stuart Skinner played terrific for Edmonton as well.
If the Oilers scored in overtime, Carolina would say they got goalie.
They got goalie, too.
Don't you think? Would that be fair?
I'm going to have to check the high danger scoring chances in this game. But I'm here to tell you that we saw 2 terrific goaltending performances in this hockey game. And the Oilers just couldn't seal a deal here.
Oilers had 4 shots in overtime.
Usually that's enough to...
You're right.
With their talent, that's enough to win the game.
Yeah, Carolina had 3. Right now it's sitting at 34-33 shots. Oilers with the advantage, but Carolina gets the win. 3-2 in overtime. Sebastian Aho from Natchez and Gostisbehere at 4:53. So it was right down to the very end. And after that opportunity that Draisaitl had moments before, and Frederik Andersen comes up with a huge save. So what were the high danger?
Natural stat trick. They don't have anything listed in overtime. It's because it's 5-on-5. We'll go all situations in this game. 21-15 for Edmonton, all situations in this hockey game, including 3-1 in overtime. The expected goals for was even in this game. So there you go. 4.5 for Carolina, 4 for Edmonton. So really tells you how well the goalies played.
Yeah.
But the Oilers did have, in terms of scoring chances for 37-32 for Edmonton, and 21-15 for Edmonton in terms of high danger chances. Oh, good game. Pittsburgh here. The Oilers are 6-0 in their last 6 against the Penguins, outscoring them 33-9. Pittsburgh is up 2-1 in the third period of Calgary. It's going to be a night where we recognize Randy Gregg, a 5-time Stanley Cup champion, and a 3-time champion as an Oiler, former Oiler player, coach, and general manager, Craig McTavish. It's going to be a kicker.
Yeah, looking forward to that on Friday night when Pittsburgh is in town. This one ended, unfortunately, not going the Oilers' way. In overtime, the Carolina Hurricanes win it. Sebastian Aho with the game winner. Natchez and Gostisbehere had scored in the third period to tie it up. The Oilers had a second period goal by Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid also scored in the first period. 3-2 in overtime. The Hurricanes win this one. Oilers drop to 2-4-1, and the Hurricanes improve to 3-2. Our Rogers postgame shows coming up next.